Hello, this is Chrissy Johnson. This is my Training Performance Horses Lesson 4 assignment. I don't have any stalls in my barn, so I'll be using this round pen to demonstrate some of the exercises in Lesson 4. This is Trav. She's already broke her ride, so I'll be using her to kind of demonstrate all the exercises that we learned about in Lesson 4. So I'm going to start off by grooming her and placing something over her back to simulate getting a colt used to something over his back in preparation for a saddle. Next, what I would do if I was preparing this horse to be ridden, I would get something like a towel or a saddle pad and just practice putting it on her back. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Very good girl. Good girl. Okay. So after the horse has learned how to accept something on their back, like a saddle pad or a towel or something, I would move on to having them wear the saddle. This is a much heavier pad, so I just go about getting her used to it the same way. Next would be the saddle. And if this was her first time being saddled, I'd probably take it on and off a couple times, but to save time and to make sure I have enough memory on my camera, we'll just spare that. But you do her up a couple times in her stall like this, and just let her kind of think about it and wear it for a minute or two. breast collar, just in case something were to happen. It'll keep the saddle from slipping under her belly if by chance the cinch isn't tight enough. Girl, okay. And then after she were to wear the saddle a couple of times, taking it on and off after, a couple of times, then you could start lunging her in the stall with the saddle on. So we'll go ahead and demonstrate that. So after she was comfortable with the saddle in the stall, or our round pen in this instance, and she could be lunged in the stall, then you take her out to an outdoor riding arena or a pasture or something and try lunging her out there. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and mount her as if we were practicing this in a stall. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten up her girth a little bit. Actually, I always like to move them before I do that. After you tighten up their cinch, it's always good to move them in case they're pinched somewhere or they're just not used to that feeling of it being that tight around their belly. Okay. Now my wonderful mule tape halter converts into a hack more. Okay. So to begin with, you would do a half mount just to kind of test the waters a little bit. I'll turn her so you can see. Okay, so just do a little half mount here. Bounce up and down the side, or if she handled that good, I'd probably just leave there and give her a second to think about that. Then do a little half mount here, maybe rub her on the other side, let her know that eventually my leg will be coming there, and then come back down, okay? And then what I would probably do after that is change sides and do it on this side as well. There's no reason why you can't mount your horse from both sides, it's just a matter of practicing. So a little half mount here. Some people like to stay up above them like this, but I just like to lean over and touch them on the other side to prepare them for my leg. I can move this stirrup a little bit and let them know that my leg's coming, okay? So I'll mount her from the left side, fully. So half mount, let her know my leg's coming, and then sit on her. That wasn't as smooth as it should have been if it was a colt. I kind of bounced down on her back, but if it was a colt, you better believe I'd be a lot more careful because I'd be afraid of scaring them. So I'd be a lot more gentler that time. Maybe get my stirrup and then come back down. Good girl. And then try the other side. Good girl. I didn't do a half mount, but you guys understand about this horse. She's already been broke to ride. Okay, so after you mount your horse a couple times in the stall, next you'd start walking around in the stall and stuff. And as if she can read my mind, she starts moving. So you just start off in a tiny little circle, maybe practice stopping, pat on them, let them know that it's all right, everything's all right. And then maybe turn her head the other way, have her walk in a little circle this way. Good deal. Good girl. And then walk this way again. Very nice. mean, I don't know how much space you'd have in the stall with this 12 by 12. You might be able to get a little trot. But of course, you wouldn't have lunged your horse at the walk and trot outside, and I'm going to demonstrate that here in a minute. But you could trot your horse if you had a big enough stall. You could get a little jog out of them in the stall, just so that way they can feel you. Ooh, practice stopping. Okay, so you guys can see that that's the process of how you'd go about getting them started, just introducing them to things in a place where they're already comfortable. The stall is somewhere that they really like to be because they get fed there. And so it's a really good place to start this because you're starting somewhere where they're comfortable. If you try and start your horse in a round pen, if that's where you go to work or an arena or something, sometimes the horses don't have as great an association with the stall because they work there, where with the stall they're completely comfortable because they get groomed and fed there. So those are the exercises you do in the stall. Like I said, I don't have stalls, so that's why we had to do them in a round pen. But you just go about by making sure they're really good about being groomed, placing things on their back, then saddling, mounting, and then those first couple steps riding around in their stall, okay? So now I'm going to take you outside, and we'll do some lunging outside and do a little bit of riding outside too. So we're outside now, and we're going to do a little bit of lunging. It's a little bit different when you get your horse out of the stall. They have a little bit more room to run. They might be a little bit more apt to try and do something silly. But you just get them out somewhere in a big open arena. Just practice getting them moving a little bit with that saddle on. Have them change directions. Important that you'll move out on both sides, not just one side. Feel that saddle move on both sides. Good girl. And woo. Good girl. Okay, so as she checked out lunging, then I'd go ahead and get on her and see if we can't get her to move around in some small circles out here, just like in the stall. I'm going to do my mounting again, and she should be prepared because we did this in the stall. Let her know I'm coming. There, I'm there. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So next I just kind of bend her head around and give her a little bit of leg, maybe cluck to her. Just have her move around in a little circle. Perfect. Good girl. Okay, and then I'll try the same way again. Good. Let her stop, and then I'll take her head the other way. Just like when you're lunging, it's good that they see you out of both sides. Before I let her out straight, I want to make sure that she'll look at me up here on her off both sides before I let her go out straight. And then eventually you could just let your circle get a little bit bigger until you are walking a decent sized circle. You could practice having her stop. Oh, good girl. And she should know the whoa command, voice command from your lunging. So that'll help you out greatly once you're on their back. You'll be glad that you did a good job with your lunging commands when you're on them, because they'll remember that. So I'll just say, whoa, good girl. And then that would probably be enough for the first day, and you do that a couple times, and then maybe the next time you'd feel up for a little trot. So you just squeeze her on up there. Nice little trot, good girl. That's all she gave you was a step or two, that'd be just fine. Good. Very nice. Try the other way, just a little step or two. And that's what it's all about, is just building on what you've got. And the clucking too from your lunging will transfer to your rhythm work. And pull. Good girl. So, that would be how I'd go about getting them started under saddle. by using the exercises that we learned in lesson 4 of training performance horses. So that's my demonstration with Trav. I apologize for not having a stall to kind of give you a better idea of how to do these things.